Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my garage, and this is Project MOTO. Alright, we're back to it again. I've got to go in and change that freaking seal. If I can try doing some shortcuts. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. I think right now my plan is go ahead and remove the back bolt here, and then go ahead and drop those out of the way. So now the gearbox is loose, and I don't know if I can lift up the gearbox high enough to get that shaft out of the U-joint. If I can do that, then I'm 90% out of the woods. Step would be to have to remove those clips again and pop the cups again, and then I can loosen the nut, probably the old new seal out of there, and then put the new one in, and then go right back to it. I just don't know how much of the suspension I'm gonna have to get out of the way. I don't know if I'm gonna have to pull the freaking shafts out again. I just don't know at this point. I do have some bushings I can replace while I'm in here again, if I have to do the bolts out of the swing arms. Well, we'll see. Okay, I got those lower bolts out. Now just loosen this rear bolt. This lower bolt here to get the swing arm out of the way. So I'm pretty sure now I can lift this up and yank it back. I'm gonna move this brake T back here for your brakes. Get that moved back, because I'm trying to not have to freaking do anything with the drive shafts. Plus those loose. Okay, 15 on the inside. Got individual going on there. That one, okay. I gotta get this one. See how simple I can do it. It's already been in there. I'm just afraid I'm gonna have to remove those cups again. Okay. Get it out of there. Beautiful. Okay, what I need to do right now is that block right there. So right here, so I gotta get that screw out of there. Not being cool. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get out of there. Okay, now that's flexed where I want it. Okay, let's get a pry bar. Hopefully, I'll be able to lift that up from the front. Make me happy. Come on. Did it. We did it. Yes, we did. There's enough room. Got it right off to the side here just a little bit. See if I can drop that out. Then we'll put it right back in when I need it. Right now it's out of my way. Okay, next. Beautiful. All I had to do, the only thing I had to do is just connect the rear bolt and then the two little bolts that are holding that plate. I didn't have to drop that freaking bolt out of that mount. I didn't have to disconnect my drive shafts. All I do is disconnect this. Okay. So there's that, the two bolts underneath. I had to do my my one swing arm. I don't want to have to move that, but I don't know. I don't know what I can do. Don't know what I can get for wrenches on that nut. I'll try a few things real quick, and then if not, I guess my last resort is going to be pulling those cups again. Okay, well, I'm tired of trying, so we're just going to go ahead and pull clips out of there because I've already did it. So they're locked in there, but they're loose and they can come right out. And it's just gonna take a little bit of patience because you do not want those needle bearings to move. In this case, I got a long pair of needle nose. Back in my view. Long needle, set of needle nose. Push them against that. Pull it. And gonna be able to pull it right out. That's the only way I see right now. Is just gonna have to pop the cups. Okay, just by punching it through, punching one side through, you can get the other one out. These long extensions, and then your ball peen, and just punch on the cup, pop it all the way through, and get a pair of vice grips. Grab the cup on the side it just pushed through, and you should be able to work it out, and then you'll be able to maneuver that union out of there. Next step, got to get a, let's see, it was a it's a 21 mil on that. I'm going to go right over the top here again, probably using the same universals that extension that I just had with a universal. I have it. Okay, now what we gotta do, we gotta lock the drive shaft. We can turn it. We're holding good, huh? Had to put the Loctite on that freaking thing. Okay. I use a 22 short. That's fine. Possibly be, I'll be 3/4 standard, but all right. Okay, so there we are. You get a pan. It's been dripping pretty pretty steady. Nothing else. Okay, slide that puppy out. Right, yeah. Get the washer in there. Alright, there we are. Now to get the old one out, let's get that new, my puller. Nothing like deja vu. For me, I have to do things at least twice. Nothing goes right the first time. Okay. Let's see how. Nice. Pop that out. Done it. $22 down the freaking tool booth. So this just paid for itself again. Again, it's not really the one I wanted. I can't seem to find the one I want. You know, it's got little claws on it, and then you kind of like a three-prong pulley puller, but instead it's got little prongs on it that goes in there. I actually bought this. I think I actually got, but I do have these too. So and I even got a little one that would probably work perfect in there. But okay, now let's find the other seal. Okay, here's the new seal. There's the old seal. Bigger hole, huh? Let's get this back in there. again, kind of obvious. Look at this. Oh, man. There we go. See, going in there. All right, Houston, we have a problem. As you can see, the diameter of the outer thing here has got to go through this. And right now, the outer, oh, it's going to go like this. Outer diameter is fine for this, but there's no way it's going to go on your actual ceiling part of your shaft or U-joint. It'll go through that one, but it won't go, there's no way it's going to go around that. There's just no way. Even the metal is not even as wide as that. So guess what? We got another seal issue. This is the one that was ordered that had the different order number. So as you can see, going over this one, you can see how wide it is over that, which means it's designed to go over the inner one. And it goes right on there just like so. So I don't know exactly what happened. But that's where it goes. And unfortunately, I destroyed it, of course, when I pulled it out. So we're back to square one, but at least what I did was a quick removal. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. That didn't drain any oil out of that, did it? Because it drained it all out. All right, we're back. Let's get this seal back in here. And we'll see if we have the same scenario as the last time around. All right, here we are. That's where that seal needs to go. Well, run outside the seal here. And make sure you got a spring in there. See it? It's got to be facing inside the gimbal. That's what happened the last time. It didn't matter. Cutting anything. I don't have a big one. I won't. It's really large. Put the shaft in there. Start with. I'm gonna pull this out because you can tighten it the opposite way now. Hey, pounding on that rubber lip, but I got no. There you go. Alright. Alright, we're flush. I made it flush all the way around. Way without marring it up or breaking it. Okay, looking good. Okay, let's get the shaft back on it. Made sure that was good shape. Check. Make sure this is all this surface here. There's no grooves in it. All right. If it does, it'll leak. But if everybody grooves in it, that's how we get that seal in there. Alrighty, it's in there. We're going to tighten it down. We're going to put oil in there before I do anything else, because I'm not pulling this thing apart unless I know it's sealed. 1021 is all right there. Double check that plug. I'm pretty sure it's 51 foot-pounds. That nut is 70 ng, according to, it is equivalent to 51 foot-pounds. That is a 22. All right, there she is. She's up there. That's it. Really. There's not much. 51 foot-pounds. There's not that much. Check it again. Ooh, lost my. Alright, there we go. Okay, there we go. Do that. Just double checking between the two torque wrenches. Alright, that's good. Okay, that's that. Okay, let's get this universal shut. Put this one in, put this side in first. Get all butted in there. And then you can put the other, you can slide, pop that cup here. You're gonna go in there like so. There we go. Tap that real quick. I'm going to tap and tap and tap and make sure it stays free. Don't want those needles coming out of there. Okay. Starting to move. Keep pounding on it. Still moving around. I know, what am I doing? I got the gear oil in it yet. Well, the oil in it. Make sure it's not going to leak before I get too far into this, right? That was the whole point. I jumped over myself when I did it. Dang it. It's called faith. I have faith that I got it done right. It's right this time. Oh, you. I'm gonna go find it. The whole point behind using. I got this. Feel she's locked in there. Now you'll find the other one. Let me get a small socket. Give me a small socket. A little strong. I got pressure, so I got to get a wrench. And we can crank it around. Try to see if it works. Okay. Okay, still free and rotating there. Okay. Yep, good. All right. Okay, now I can find that clip, right? That clip went flying on me. All right, I just put a cord in and turn around real quick. I'm going to start it up. Get it circulating in the engine real quick. It's going to take takes more than a quart. But I just want to make sure she's not going to leak. Good. Any leakage out of there tonight. I don't want to be messing around any longer. Hopefully that did it. Trans back on it after I. So we've got now have the universal joint back on there. I got the caps back in. I haven't got this one side with its clip back in there yet, but that's where we're going at. We'll go ahead and let it set for the night, and we'll see what happens in the morning. If all goes well, we won't have a leak, and I can go ahead and reinstall the transfer case. Okay, we're back. Overnight, there was no leakage. I am so happy. I don't know, maybe the other one was ripped. Maybe it had a rip or something in it. So, next step is get that shaft inside the universal, and then get the rear mount bolt in, and then get the two lower bolts installed. Get the drive shaft, get the tires on here, and we're all done. Think so, huh? Shove it back in there. She's back in. Sweet. Okay, get our shift, get our rear bolt is in. Hey. Get on there. Gotta get those nuts back in that bottom plate. I am happy. This is a 14. Let's make sure it is snug. All right, we're good there. See, get these. Beautiful. Next, let's get that freaking. Guess I can do that after I get that done. Okay. Next, I gotta put this bolt back in the swing arm. Get this. It just doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Get in there. There you go. Like so. What's this? The inside one I can't do. Anytime now. Alrighty. Okay. That's one thing. Get the screw into that block. All right. That is that. Okay. All right. 20 minutes to get it done, huh? All right, so you have to add my rear mount. Get your 2 bolts under there, holding that plate. And then undo your brake line block. And you should be able to slide that right out of that U-joint. Then of course you're gonna have to pop your pop the clips, then pop the cups, and then you can get to that 21 millimeter nut. Lock your front drive shaft, and then you'll be able to break that loose. And then go and change out that seal. Seal back in. First thing you might want to do is go ahead and make sure that that nut is at 51 foot-pounds before you go any further. Before you try and change that seal, because it ain't at least 51 foot-pounds, that means it's loosened up and it's backed out of its seal. So do that. All right, let's get our wheel back on here. I gotta run down and get some more oil, and then we'll get it out of here. Yeah, don't forget to, you'll have to pull this ducting out. Real important, you're not gonna get in there without removing this ducting. So okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's get a tire on here. I think they're 90. And then the wheel nuts are 90 foot. Man, these tires are freaking heavy. Alright, here we go. Get it out of here finally. I haven't looked at it. I'm just running around. Let's see if we are good. Nope, I got no leak. Awesome. Oh my word. Finally. Oh my word. Let this set for a few minutes. Alright, so there we are. Alright, and I'll keep you up to date if it leaks again. But as of right now, it was leaking right after she took it up the street. Brought it back down. It was leaking right away. Well, not leaking now. And I'll keep you up to date if it leaks again. But now you saw how fast it took me to be able to get in there and get that done. Don't have to move the drive shafts. All you got to do is just connect the gearbox, slide it back a little bit so that shaft comes out of there, and then go to town. Which means you got to pull the cups, pull the clips, pull the caps, and then use a universal with a 21 socket on it. Recommend a short. Pop it out and pop the other one out, put the new one back in. And it's not, like I said, it's gonna be this seal here. Okay, the 007. It's not gonna be that one that we thought it was, that the book says it is. So, okay, so this is the rear axle. And this is what we thought, this is what I thought it was. But this is not. This is the rear axle exploded, and I thought it was this 25 here, which would be this in there, right in there. That seal. That is the seal that I was confused with. So this seal over here is actually part of your engine, and there's your drive shaft, and that seal is number 5, and that's what's coming out of there. So, and this is the actual part number for that seal, and I got it confused with number 25 here. So it's going to be in your engine manual, your engine overhaul manual. So this is the seal. This is the seal I had to change, was number 5. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share, and you'll catch me on the next. See ya, Moto. See you soon.